This one's my favorite one. This is another story from Mary. When she was very young, she wouldn't stop crying. So we put her in the garage until she stopped. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. So before Makayla met this devastatingly handsome young man, Makayla was never going to get married nor wanted kids. And now she is here in front of everybody saying her I do's. Hopefully. If the second ring's true, Christmas at their house next year. Then here's a story from Mike. Makayla was such a shy child, it really worried me. But we enrolled her in dance classes and tried to help her come out of her shell. It was the first year of dance and she was about 3 years old. So at the end of the dance year, they had a big recital. She came out on stage, over 300 people in the audience, lights shining on her and 3 other girls, and I was so proud. But at the same time, very nervous for her. They started to dance and she stood up in front of the packed auditorium and proceeded to dance her little heart out. I erupted in cheers of joy right then and there. That day was the beginning of the making of who she is. I love you to Makayla. Or Dad. I love you to pieces, Makayla. Wedded husband to have in sickness and health, for richer or for poor, till death do you part.
I do.
Do you, Robert, take this beautiful young lady to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have in sickness and in health, for richer or poor, till death do you part?
I do.
All right, now you guys both wrote your vows.
Robert, I'm so lucky to be standing here with you today. Knowing that we ended up here, out of all the people we've met, we chose each other, is so humbling. There's absolutely nothing that I'm more certain about than my love for you. On our first date, you made me feel safe, and I knew right then and there that my heart had found its home, and I've spent every day since thankful to know you and to love you. There are many things about you that I'm grateful for, but to name just a few. Thank you for loving Norman. Thank you for making even the most mundane tasks fun with your quick wit and your amazing sense of humor. You make life much more fun. Thank you for being such a hard worker, for always thinking outside the box, and for being patient with me when I know it's not always easy. And thank you for being my best friend, for loving me for everything I am and everything I'm not. As I stand here today in front of our friends and family, I vow to choose you every single day until the end of my time. I vow to be your biggest supporter, to be faithful and loyal, and to put you before all else. I vow to continuously work on myself and be the wife you deserve, and I vow that when we're old and gray, we will look back and be proud of the life and of the family we created together. I love you.
Makayla, to me you are so much more than just my future wife. You're my confidant, you're a nurturer, and you're a rock in this world of uncertainty. I knew you were the one day when Norman escaped out the house through the front door and running the neighborhood amok. And you were out there for about an hour, chasing him with a handful of hot dogs. Trying to get him back into the house. And eventually you finally caught him, and I thought to myself, this is it. Maybe he's gonna get it now. But he didn't. Instead, you let him lick your face and you gave him a hug. And I said, that is a genuinely loving person. I want that in my life as well. So Makayla, I vow to you to love you, I vow to cherish you, I vow to provide for you, I vow to protect you. I'll even vow to fold the blankets every now and again. I vow all these things for as long as we both live, until death do us part, forever and always.
Present to you Mr. and Mrs. Robert and Makayla Carls.
came from out of town. We really appreciate it. Where's Mike and Mary? Thanks for helping us set this up. Ed, thanks for doing the ministry stuff and all the online work you did. That was.
I'm sir.
I'm good. All our groomsmen, all our brides people. That's all.
Yikes, Kate. And then came Robert. Bob, as I like to call him. Anything but Robbie, Kate told me. So Bob it is. The first time I met Bob, I knew immediately he's the one. It was his presence. He just has this energy about him. It's calming and goofy all at the same time. And in the best possible way. I got a vibe from him that he knows exactly what he wants in life, and part of that is my sister. I think this vibe I get is his Aquarian showing. Aquarians are known for being unique, charismatic, and spontaneous, with a sprinkle of rebellion. Yep, Bob is all these things. There's nothing to judge. I really tried. I did. It's hard. This could be because Bob and I are kindred spirits, and the moment I learned he's a fellow metalhead, that's all I needed. His sense of humor is so perfect. This dry subtlety of it is so refreshing, like a buttery Chardonnay. This is why this day took so long to come. There's only one Bob. It took a while to find him, again. Why this didn't happen in high school is beyond me. Anyway, Cake and Bob together, they're unstoppable. He's the yin to her yang. I could not have picked a better match for you, Cake Face. I have already witnessed the strong belief these two have in the power of their dreams as individuals and in new dreams they envision together. And the way they support each other to be the best versions of themselves is admirable. Cake is intuitive while Bob is inventive. A successful team they do make. Their imagination and originality, these two are going to conquer the world together. I can't wait to see what the future brings for the two of you, and the best is yet to come. And now for a toast. Your glasses, please. To the Carlsons, may you have the hindsight to know where you've been, the foresight to know where you're going, and the insight to know when you've gone too far. Congratulations, I love you. And now for my co-maid of honor.
Makayla opened the door when I got there. She looked me dead in my eyes and she said, "I'm not your boss anymore, so now we're really friends." And shoved a drink in my hand. That was the night I knew I truly had made a new best friend. It wasn't long after that, when I moved out of my mom's house for the first time, Makayla was my first roommate. The year that Makayla and I lived together was one of the most fun years I've had so far. So many of the things that we've been through brought us laughter and joy. But there are things that me and Makayla and many of us have gone through together that proved just how important a community of friends is. A little over a year ago, many of us experienced the unexpected loss of our beautiful friend, Jessie. This was one of the most adult things I've experienced so far, especially because it's not something that's supposed to happen in your 20s. I just want to take a moment to tell you, Makayla, that you look beautiful. And that along with everyone here, Jessie would be so overwhelmingly proud of you today. Jessie passed away shortly after Makayla moved in with Robert. I I remember getting the news and immediately heading to their house. I was on the phone with Makayla and I asked her how Robert was responding to what was going on. We're both crying just like this, okay? She goes, he asked me if I wanted a sandwich. I thought that was the most wholesome and Robert thing ever.
How monumental of an achievement my brother had accomplished. Holding to his principles as a man and as a scholar. He graduated from Fort Lewis with a bachelor's in criminal justice. Now moving a little bit forward, briefly after graduating, Robert came back into the fold in Little Arvat.
First of all, my name is Devin, one of Robert's good friends. Over the course of the last couple of years, it's been very amazing to see him and Makayla grow together as a couple. It's been very special to see them come over to our house and spend time with them and see them spend time with our children. And I can tell that he's going to be a great dad the way he plays with our kids, and just everything about him is just pretty much perfect. Couldn't ask more from a man or a friend. So thank you very much. You guys all have a great night. I'm not going to take up all your time like Trevor did.
Yeah, listen to that funky guitar. Come on, 2 words, just dance. Yeah, and get off your pants and just dance. Yeah, act like this is your one chance to just dance. Yeah, come on, let the beat put you in the trance and just dance. South Dakota to the south of France. Yeah, see, I wanna rock right now. Stepped up in the spot to get down. I am internationally known for acting classy, trashy, and grown. Let's get stupid, outrageous. You can't fake this, it's contagious. Just move it, don't stay stiff. It's a rhythm that you can't play with. It's the groove that I selected. It's infectious, all you affected. Need to get on the flow and sweat it out. Give it what you got, let it go. Get down and get in the groove. See, when you start, you can't lose. I got 2 words for you and your crew. Now here's what I want you to do. For me, just dance. Yeah. Get on your feet and get off your pants and just dance. Act like this is your one chance to just dance. Come on, let the beat put you in a trance and just dance. South Dakota to the south of France. Yeah. We party rocking, stimulating, hyperactive, invigorating, fresh. For the rest of your life, just dance a little to help you rest that night. Grab a partner and bust a move quick. Follow the beat and trust the music. Water boy, you can do it. It seems too thick to quit. Yeah, see, we gon' party all night long. The DJ's playing all the right songs. Jungle Juice, who spiked the punch? I only had me a bite for lunch. I guess I gotta hit the flow, dance it off and drink some more. Yeah, chips, dips galore. Exactly what I came to kicking for. Yeah, to just dance. Hey, come on, get on your feet and get off your pants and just dance. Go. Act like this is your one chance to just dance. Come on, let the beat put you in a trance and just dance. South Dakota to the south of France. I got some instructions. Yeah. Grab your partner, get on the floor. Swing around and do-si-do. We wanna know, how low can you go? What you standing there for? Just dance. Grab your partner, get on the floor. Swing around and do-si-do. We wanna know, how low can you go? What you standing there for? Just dance. Man, get off your pants and just dance. And this is your one chance to just dance. Ha, let the beat put you in the trance and just dance. South Dakota to the south of France. To Japan, just dance.